We let in light and we vanish shade. Yes, it's Christmas time. Can you not? Listen, I'm sorry, my cat is playing with the thing that is holding the camera, the phone. So that's why there's a little turbulence. Yeah. Are you done? Por favor. How are you? Welcome back to my channel. I am trying something different for this video. It took me an extraordinarily absurd amount of time to put this on. Oh my god. Such a simple task. I don't even know. I don't even know. I really hope it looks good when I'm editing this. Otherwise, I'm just gonna cry. But I always cry when I edit. This is a joke. I don't cry every time I edit. So yeah, this is gonna be darker. This is gonna be cozy. So today we are going to watch a movie called It's a Wonderful Life. Let's watch the movie. Let's roll it. You are now in Bedford Falls. Okay.
Joseph, Jesus, and Mary, help my friend, Mr. Bailey.
Mr. Bailey.
Help my son George tonight.
He never thinks about himself, God, that's...
All people are praying. Okay. The moon? The galaxy?
Hello, Joseph. Trouble?
Looks like we'll have to send someone down. A lot of people asking for help for a man named George Bailey.
George Bailey.
Okay.
Yes, tonight's
Okay.
a crucial night, you're right. We'll have to send someone down immediately. Joseph, send for Clarence.
Why are the galaxies talking to each other?
A man down on Earth needs our help.
Splendid. Is he sick?
No, worse, he's discouraged. At exactly 10:45 p.m., that man will be thinking seriously of throwing away God's greatest gift.
Oh, dear, his life. Then I've only an hour to dress.
You will spend that hour getting acquainted with George Bailey.
He's gonna end his own life. Is that what they said?
Clarence, you do a good job with George Bailey, and you'll get your wings.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, boys, let's go!
Hey, who's that?
That's your problem, George Bailey.
A boy?
That's him when he
That's-
was 12, back in 1919.
1919.
I'm not scared!
Oh, they're using shovels? I've never seen that.
George, help! Help! Come on!
Oh, that's dangerous.
Where'd it go? Shine, Daddy!
George saved his brother's life that day. But he caught a bad cold, which infected his left ear. Cost him his hearing in that ear. It was weeks before he was able to go back to his after-school job at Old Man Gower's drugstore.
But he's a job. He's a kid.
Wish I had $1 million.
Was it normal that kids? Well, maybe in 1919 it was normal for kids to have a job. Well, yeah, my grandfather had a job when he was a kid, so.
Shoelaces?
Please, Georgie. I like him.
You like every boy.
What's wrong with that?
Here you are. Made up your mind yet?
I'll take chocolate.
With coconuts? I don't like coconuts. You don't like coconuts? Say, Brainless, don't you know where coconuts come from?
Brainless?
From Tahiti, the Fiji Islands.
And?
Is this the year you can't hear on? George Bailey, I'll love you till the day I die.
I'm going.
Oh, he lost his hearing in that ear? Oh, wow. What? His son? Did he already read that?
Mr. Gower, do you want something? Anything? I'll get them, sir.
Take those capsules over Mrs. Blaine.
Oh, poor guy.
Mr. Gower, I say...
Oh, get going.
Yes, sir.
What's with that poison?
I'm not crying, Mr. Potter.
Well, you're begging. That's a whole lot of work.
Well, all I'm asking for is 30 days more. Just a minute, son. Just 30 short days. I'll dig up that 5,000 somehow.
Shut me up.
$5,000 in 1919 must have been a lot of money. A lot.
Mr. Potter, what makes you such a hard-skulled character? You have no family, no children. You can't begin to spend all the money you've got.
Oh, I suppose I should give it to miserable failures like you and that idiot brother.
Huh?
He's not a failure. You
George,
can't say
George.
that about my father.
George,
You're
George.
not. You're the biggest man in town.
Run along.
Bigger than him.
Run along.
Bigger than everybody.
That kid has guts. I can admire that.
Where's Miss Blaine's voice of capsules?
Bill.
Didn't you hear what I said?
Yes, sir.
What kind of tricks you playing away?
What the fudge?
Don't you know that boy's very sick?
What the
You lazy loaf.
Mr. Gower, you don't know what you're doing. You put something wrong in those capsules.
Oh, that's what it was. He's bleeding.
Just look at
This is up.
took the powder from. It's poison. I tell you, it's poison.
Don't taste it.
George.
Oh, Mr. Gower, I would never tell you.
Dude, that was hard to watch.
Genuine English cowhide, combination lock, fitted up with brushes, comb.
George saved that man from going to prison for a long time.
I want a big one.
What'd you stop it for?
I want you to take a good look at that face.
Who is it?
George Bailey.
Oh, okay.
It's a good face. I like it. I like George.
Okay, he's in his 30s now, I guess.
Did he ever marry the girl? Did he ever go exploring?
Well, wait and see.
Of course, it's just a hope, but you wouldn't consider coming back to the building alone, would you?
Well,
Okay.
Well, Annie, why don't you draw up a chair? Then you'd be more comfortable and you could hear everything that's going on.
I would if I thought I'd hear anything worth listening to.
You would. I couldn't. I couldn't face being cooped up for the rest of my life in a shabby little office.
I see.
It's this business of nickels and dimes and spending all your life trying to figure out how to save 3 cents in a length of pipe. I go crazy. I want to do something big and something important.
He should be able to choose whatever he wants to do with his life.
I just feel like if I didn't get away, I'd bust.
Relatable.
You're right, son.
You see what I mean, don't you, Pop?
This town is no place for any man unless he's willing to crawl to Potter. Now, you've got talent, son. I've seen it. You get yourself an education and get out of here.
You remember George?
This is Mary. Well, I'll be seeing you.
Well. Now, to get back to my story, see?
Dude, come on.
Well, I'm sorry. Hey!
You pass me on the street almost every day.
Me? Ah, that was a little girl named Mary Hatch. That wasn't you.
Oh yes, the big Charleston contest. The prize, a genuine loving cup. Those not tapped by the judges will remain on the floor. Let's go.
I'm not very good at this.
Neither am I.
Okay, what can we lose?
Oh. Sure, they're not very good. That is way better than what I can do.
What's the matter, Othello? Jealous? Did you know there's a swimming pool?
Is this guy going to be trouble?
And did you know that button behind you causes this floor to open up? And did you further know that George Bailey is dancing right over that crack?
Do they hate him because he's tall and they're not? But what is that? Are people loving this? Oh wow. They're going to fall. They haven't even noticed. What a night for them. Oh, wow. Yes, that's good. Oh no. Oh, no. The makeup, the dresses, the hairs. No. It's a no from me.
Buffalo girls, can't you come up tonight? Can't you come up tonight? Can't you come up tonight? And dance by the light.
Oh, they don't sound very good. What happened?
Come on home, quick.
What happened?
Your father's had a stroke.
No.
Mary, I'm sorry, I've got to go.
Come on, George, let's hurry.
You gotta...
Oh no.
I think that's all we'll need you for, George. I know you're anxious to make a train.
I have a taxi waiting downstairs.
I want the board to know that George gave up his trip to Europe to help straighten things out here these past few months.
Oh, is that so?
Now we come to the real purpose of this meeting, to appoint a successor to our dear friend Peter Bailey.
He died?
I claim this institution is not necessary to this town. Therefore, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to dissolve this institution and turn its assets and liabilities over to the receiver.
Is this a good thing for George or a bad thing?
I'll say that to the public, Peter Bailey was the building and loan.
Oh, that's fine, Potter, coming from you, considering that you probably drove him to his grave.
Peter Bailey was not a businessman. That's what killed him.
Oh, please have some respect for the man.
But ideals without common sense can ruin this town. Now, you take this loan here to Ernie Bishop, fellow that sits around all day on his brains in his taxi, you know. I happen to know the bank turned down this loan, but he comes here, and we're building him a house worth $5,000. Friend of yours.
Yes, sir.
You see, if you shoot pool with some employee here, you can come and borrow money. What does that get us?
I'm sure he took other things into consideration besides the friendship.
Just a minute now, hold on, Mr. Potter. Just a minute. Now, you're right when you say my father was no businessman. I know that. Neither you nor anybody else can say anything against his character because his whole life was... Why, in the 25 years since he and Uncle Billy started this thing, he never once thought of himself. Isn't that right, Uncle Billy? He didn't save enough money to send Harry to school, let alone me. But he did help a few people get out of your slums, Mr. Potter.
I can imagine.
This, Mr. Potter, that this rabble you're talking about, they do most of the working and paying and living and dying in this community. Well, is it too much to have them work and pay and live and die in a couple of decent rooms and a bath? Anyway, my father didn't think so. People were human beings to him, but to you, a warped, frustrated old man, they're cattle. Well, in my book, he died a much richer man than you'll ever be. Well, I've said too much. You're the board here. You do what you want with this thing. There's just one thing more, though. This town needs this measly one-horse institution, if only to have some place where people can come without crawling to Potter.
Dang. He's had guts since he was little. But, you know, I think that unfortunately to be good at business, you cannot be emotional, you know?
Go on. Hey, look, you gave up your boat trip. Now you don't want to miss college too, do you?
George, they voted Potter down. They want to keep it going. George, they got one condition. Only one condition.
What's that?
They've appointed George here as executive secretary to take his father's place.
Oh, he doesn't want that.
I'm leaving right now. I'm going to school. This is my last chance. Uncle Billy here. He's your man.
But George, they'll vote with Potter otherwise.
Oh no, my God. This is so real. It got real. That Potter guy should have 3 angels visiting him on Christmas night. Yeah.
But what happened to George?
George got 4 years older, waiting for Harry to come back and take over the building and loans.
Now, there are plenty of jobs around if somebody likes to travel. Look at this, here. Venezuela oil fields. Wanted, man with construction
And it's true, though, in this era, in this time in history, Venezuela was doing so well. So well.
Well, I wired you I had a surprise. Here she is. Meet the wife.
Oh, he got married?
Hey, what's a pretty girl like you doing marrying this two-headed brother of mine?
Well, I'll tell you, it's purely mercenary. My father offered him a job.
Oh, we got you on the job. Well.
Oh, what? A job? He already has a job waiting for him.
What about this job?
Oh, well, my father owns a glass factory in Buffalo. He wants to get Harry started.
In Buffalo?
Is it a good job?
Oh, Harry's a genius at research. My father just fell in love with him.
You did too.
Oh, dude. Life is getting more and more tangled. And dreams are getting pushed farther and farther away. Also, the pressure of being the oldest son.
Hello, Mary. I just happened to be passing by.
Yes, so I noticed. Your mother just phoned and said you were on your way over to pay me a visit.
Oh my god.
I'll be downstairs, Mother.
All right, dear.
That's what she wears when she's at home. Can relate.
Well, are you coming in or aren't you?
Well, I'll come in for a minute.
Oh my god. Oh, don't ruin her property. Come on.
I didn't tell anybody I was coming over here, you know.
She could kill him and nobody would know. Wait, the mom knows. Yeah.
Mary! Mary! Who's down there with you?
It's George Bailey, Mother.
George Bailey? What's he want?
I don't know. What do you want?
See? Not a thing. I just came in to get warm.
You know, he looks a little disturbed. Like, he's bothered. He looks bothered.
You know, I didn't come here to...
What did you come here for, then?
I don't know. You tell me. You're supposed to be the one that has all the answers.
Why don't you go home?
That's where I'm going. I don't know why I came here in the first place. Good night.
Good night.
Listen, let's be honest. He came in with a weird attitude.
Hee-haw. Hello, Sam. How are you? There's an old friend of yours here, George Bailey. Well, just a minute. I'll call him George.
He doesn't want to speak to George, you idiot.
He does so. He has to call him George.
Well, George Baileyovsky. Hey, a fine pal you are. What are you trying to do, steal my girl?
How many girls do you have, dude?
I have a big deal coming up that's going to make us all rich. George, do you remember that night in Martini's bar when you told me you'd read someplace about making plastics out of soybeans? Chili beans.
Yeah, soybeans, yeah.
Well, listen, Dad snapped up the idea, and he's going to build a factory outside of Rochester. How do you like that?
Okay.
Have you got any money?
Money, yeah. Well, a little.
Well, now listen. I want you to put every cent you've got into our stock. Do you hear?
This is a good idea.
Well, this is the biggest thing since radio, and I'm letting you in on the ground floor. Oh, Mary. Mary?
Mary?
Well, I'm here.
Will you tell that guy I'm giving him the chance of a lifetime? Do you hear? The chance of a lifetime.
Is it the chance of a lifetime?
He says it's the chance of a lifetime.
Now, you listen to me. I don't want any plastics. I don't want any ground floors. And I don't want to get married ever to anyone. You understand that? I want to do what I want to do. And you're...
What? Is he angry? I'm struggling to read this guy.
Here they come! Here they come!
Oh. They got married?
What is this, Uncle Billy? A holiday?
George.
Oh no, what's happening? I don't like that crow. Not a good sign. Never.
This is a pickle, George. This is a pickle.
All right, now what happened? How did it start?
What's going on?
But all I know is the bank called our loan.
When?
About an hour ago, I handed over all our cash.
All of it?
Every cent of it, and still was less than we owed them.
Holy mackerel!
They're in bankrupt?
George, there is a rumor around town that you've closed your doors. Is that true? George, are you all right? Do you need any police?
Police? What for?
Well, mobs get pretty ugly sometimes, you know.
Is he behind this?
Going all out to help in this crisis. I have just guaranteed the bank sufficient funds to meet their needs. They will close up for a week, and then...
This guy is devilish.
I may lose a fortune, but I am willing to
This is evil.
your people, too. Just tell them to bring their shares over here, and I will pay 50 cents on the dollar.
Everybody's going to owe him now.
Well, you're going to miss this one.
If you close your doors before 6 p.m., you will never reopen.
And this is on the day of his wedding.
I have some news for you, folks. I was just talking to old man Potter, and he's guaranteed cash payments to the bank. The bank's going to reopen next week.
But, George, I got my money here. Did he guarantee this place?
Well, no, Charlie, I didn't even ask him. We don't need Potter over here.
And I'll take mine now.
You're thinking of this place all wrong, as if I had the money back in a safe. The money's not here.
Don't tell them that.
I got $242 in here, and $242 isn't going to break anybody.
Okay, Tom. All right.
What about the others? People are gonna get angry.
Don't you see what's happening? Potter isn't selling, Potter's buying. And why? Because we're panicky and he's not, that's why.
But people are still going to panic, you know? That's what happens in matters of money.
For a year, and I need money. How am I going to live
Of course, everybody needs money. That's the problem.
I can't keep my kids on faith. I've got to have...
How much do you need?
That's the money to travel. Not again. Oh, no.
Well, I got $300 here, George.
Oh, no,
I don't think 2,000 is going to be enough for all those people.
I suppose. $20?
$20. Now you're talking. All right, Miss Davis.
Could I have $17.50?
Bless your heart. Of course you can have it. You got 50 cents. There we go. 7.
We're going to make it, George.
6.
He'll never close us up today.
5, 2, 1. Bingo! We made it. Close the door, Eustace. We made it. Look, we're still in business. We still got $2 left. A toast to Mama Dollar and to Papa Dollar. And if you want to keep this old building and loan in business, you better have a family real quick. I wish there were more.
He saved his business today, but for how long? Also, when is he going to get the chance to enjoy his life? I'm getting scared.
Martini! Hey, you rented a new house? Rent! You hear what he said, Mr. Bailey?
What's that?
I own the house. Me, Giuseppe Martini. I own my own house. No.
Giuseppe Martini.
I'll take the kids in the car.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Bailey.
One at a time. Get right up on the seat there.
How many kids do they have? The goat. Bailey Park? Is this like a... what is it called? Urbanismo. In English?
Teeny, welcome home. Hee-haw! Sam Wainwright.
Oh, who cares?
So he never took the job that Sam offered him.
Life may always have flavor.
And wine that joy and prosperity may reign forever. Enter the Martini Castle.
Now you've probably already guessed that George never leaves Bedford Falls.
No.
Mary had her baby.
Oh.
Then she had another one, a girl. Day after day, she worked away, remaking the old Granville house into a home. Then came a war.
Oh.
Ma Bailey and Mrs. Hatch joined the Red Cross and sold.
The mom?
Harry Bailey topped them all. A Navy flyer,
he went to the war?
15 planes, 2 of them as they were about to crash into a transport full of soldiers.
Oh, wow. Look at that footage.
George, 4F on account of his ear, George fought the Battle of Bedford Falls.
Hold on now. Don't you know there's a war on?
Oh, there's scarcity?
Hey, Ernie. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Harry is actually out there achieving things. And he's just staying behind in that town.
Hey, be sure you spell our name right.
Also, it just hit me that the Galaxies said at the beginning that he wanted to end his life. And this is gonna sound sad, but I can see how he is going in that track.
December 24. 8,000.
There's 8,000 in there?
Well, good morning, Mr. Potter. What's the news? Oh, well, Harry Bailey wins Congressional Medal. You just can't keep those Baileys down. Now, can you, Mr. Potter?
How does Slacker George feel about that?
Very jealous.
Slacker? Wow.
Of course.
I mean, it's not funny, but...
After all, Potter, some people like George had to stay at home. Not every heel was in Germany and Japan.
You forgot something.
What?
Well, aren't you going to make a deposit?
Oh, sure I am.
Well, then it's usually customary to bring the money with you.
He left it. The $8,000. Don't tell me.
Yeah, how about that finger there?
Anyway.
Bailey.
Huh. Oh, there it is. I would jump out of a window if I lost $8,000 or euros. Why didn't he say anything? He doesn't need that. Evil, evil man.
What's the matter with you?
Everything's the matter with him right now. I would be all over.
Did you put the envelope in your pocket?
Yeah,
All right.
no, maybe.
Maybe, I don't want any maybe. We've got to find that money.
Yes, you do.
You realize what's going to happen if we don't find it? Listen to me. Think.
This is the worst problem.
I can't think anymore. It hurts.
Where's that money, you silly, stupid old fool? Where's that money? You realize what this means? It means bankruptcy and scandal and prison. That's what it means. One of us is going to jail. Well, it's not going to be me.
What if it's him? I mean, he's the president of the business. Why does he have the arrest animals in his office, though?
What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. Everything's all right.
He's in a bad mood, and it's perfectly understandable.
All right, fill in that little bare spot right there. Isn't it wonderful about
Oh my God, he doesn't look good. I wouldn't look good in his situation. I don't look good in any situation. That's a joke, okay? That's a joke.
Must she keep playing that?
I have to practice it for the party tonight, Daddy. Mom said we could stay up till midnight and sing Christmas carols. Can you?
Oh, wonderful.
You call this a happy family? Why do we have to have all these kids?
Daddy.
Don't say that. Also, you participated. Oh no. I thought he was going to throw that at the kids or something.
Hi, Daddy.
What happened to you?
Listen, he looks like he's... I'm not gonna say it, but he looks like he's on the edge. What's that?
Daddy. Paste it.
Is this the night when he's going to, you know?
That Zuzu's teacher?
Yes.
Let me speak to her. Hello. Hello, Mrs. Welsh. Say, what kind of a teacher are you anyway? What do you mean sending her home like that, half naked?
Half naked?
Is this the sort of thing we pay taxes for, to have teachers like you, stupid, silly, careless people that send our kids home without any...
See, he's crumbling down.
Hello, Mrs. Welch. I want to apologize.
Also, she needs to take him aside and have a little conversation, because he's just so obviously unwell.
Janie, haven't you learned that silly tune yet? You play it over and over again. Now stop it! Stop it!
Oh my God. He's gonna break something. Can't say I blame him. And now he's going to feel bad, which is going to make everything worse.
I didn't mean that. You go on and practice.
And I bet that little girl's going to remember this Christmas forever. Where is he going?
I'm in trouble, Mr. Potter.
He's talking to Mr. Potter. No.
Sort of an accident. My company shortened their accounts. The bank examiner...
Oh, this is exactly the wrong place to ask for help.
George, could it possibly be there's a slight discrepancy in the books?
No, sir, there's nothing wrong with the books. I've just misplaced $8,000. I can't
You
find it
didn't.
anywhere.
Your uncle did.
You misplaced $8,000.
And this evil man cannot bring himself to clarify the situation.
Well, what kind of security would I have, George? You got any stocks? Bonds? Real estate? Collateral of any kind?
I have some life insurance. $15,000 policy.
Look at you. You used to be so cocky. You were going to go out and...
This guy is so evil.
Miserable little clerk crawling in here on your hands and knees and begging for help.
This is what he wanted. This is why he didn't say anything and continues to not say anything.
You're worth more dead than alive.
But you know what? I do feel like you have to be like this guy, like this Potter guy, to be successful in business. And it sucks.
But I tell you what I'm going to do for you, George. As a stockholder of the building and loan, I'm going to swear out a warrant for your arrest. Misappropriation of funds, manipulation.
What the
All right, George. Go ahead. Go. You can't hide in a little...
Like I said, I can clearly see him going down the path of suicide.
Why you drink so much, my friend? Please go home, Mr. Bailey. This is Christmas Eve.
Going home is not going to solve anything.
Which Bailey? This Mr. George Bailey.
Why?
Next time you talk to my wife like that, you'll get worse.
Oh, last thing he needed.
Who's that? No worry. His name is Welsh. He no come into my place no more.
Oh, Welsh.
No, please, no go this way, Mr. Bailey. No, you no feels good. Sit down and rest. Please, no go away, please.
What is this going to happen?
What do you think you're doing? My great-grandfather planted this tree.
Oh, of course.
Hey, you.
Of course.
Hey, you. Come back here, drunken fool. Get this car out of here.
So the tree has a scratch. Oh my god. Who's that? Is that the angel? The galaxy angel? Oh. The water must be so cold.
I didn't have time to get some stylish underwear. Wife gave me this on my last birthday. I passed away in it.
He passed away?
How did you happen to fall in? I didn't fall in. I jumped in to save George.
You what?
You didn't go through with it, did you?
Go through with what?
Why is he being so casual about it?
Where do you come from? Heaven?
He can't spit.
Well, who are you then?
Clarence Oddbody, AS2.
AS2? What's that AS2?
Yeah, what is it?
Angel, second class.
Oh.
Ridiculous of you to think of killing yourself for money. $8,000.
It's not just the money.
How do you know that?
I told you I'm your guardian angel. I know everything about you.
What happened to your wings?
I haven't won my wings yet. That's why I'm an angel second class. You just don't know all that you've done. If it hadn't been for you...
Yeah, if it hadn't been for me, everybody'd be a lot better off. My wife and my kids and my friends. I mean, look.
I wouldn't say better off, but he's probably just depressed.
Yeah, so you still think killing yourself would make everyone feel happier, eh?
I mean, what is he supposed to do?
What'd you say?
I said I wish I'd never been born.
Wait a minute. That's an idea.
Is he going to show him what the world would be without him?
All right.
Starting with the people that was going to get poisoned in the beginning when he was a child.
Come on, get your clothes on. We'll stroll up to my car and get... Oh, I'm sorry, I'll stroll, you fly.
I can't fly, I haven't got my wings.
You haven't got your wings, yeah, that's right.
I'm fascinated by their undergarments because they're really old, like 1800s old.
Oh, say, hey, where's my car?
I beg your pardon?
My car. I'm the fellow that owns the car that ran into your tree.
What tree?
What do you mean, what tree? This tree, here, I ran into it.
You must mean two other trees. You had me worried. One of the oldest trees in Pottersville.
Pottersville?
Pottersville?
Bedford Falls.
I mean Pottersville. Don't you think I know where I live?
I don't know. Either I'm off my nut or he is. Or you are.
It isn't me.
Well, maybe I left the car up at Martini's. Well, come on, Gabriel.
Clarence!
Gabriel.
Hey, you rummy there. Come in. Didn't I tell you never to come panhandling around here? Huh?
Is that his old boss?
Mr. Gower. Mr. Gower. Look, this is George Bailey. Don't you know him? Oh.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Throw him out.
Mr. Gower!
Freeze, what is it?
That rumhead spent 20 years in jail for poisoning a kid. If you know you must be a jailbird yourself. Would you show these gentlemen to the door?
Sure. This way, gentlemen.
Well, this house ain't been lived in for 20 years.
What's up, Ernie?
I don't know, but we better keep our eye on this guy. He's bets.
What is he doing? I mean, it's pretty obvious that your family is not there, George.
Mary! Mary! Tommy! Petey, Janie, Susan, where are you?
They're not here, George. You have no children.
Where are they? What have you done?
All right, put up your hands. No fast moves. Come on out here, both of you.
Bert, what's happened to this house? Where's Mary? Where's my kids?
Watch him, Bert.
Bert, Ernie, what's the matter with you two guys?
He's not doing anything illegal. I mean, he's crazy, but he's not doing anything criminal.
Bert, listen, it's that fellow there. He says he's an angel. He's trying to hypnotize
I hate to do this to you, bud, but...
Run, George! Run, George!
Joseph!
Oh, shut up!
Oh, Joseph! Joseph!
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I had him right here.
I need a drink.
Which way to go? Help me find him.
Your brother, Harry Bailey, broke through the ice and was drowned at the age
All right.
Harry Bailey went to war. He saved the lives of every man on that transport.
Every man on that transport died. Harry wasn't there to save them, but you weren't there to save Harry.
Wow.
You really had a wonderful life. Don't you see what a mistake it would be to throw it away?
Where's Mary?
Oh, well, I can't...
I don't know how you know.
What if she married Sam?
I'm not supposed to tell.
Please, Clarence, tell me where she is.
You're not gonna like it, George.
Where is she?
She's an old maid. She never married.
Oh, that's... I thought something bad happened to her.
Mary.
Why is she wearing glasses? Was George responsible for her eyesight?
Mary, it's George.
Don't grab people like that, George.
Help me. Where's our kids? I need...
Oh no, no, stop, stop, stop.
Mary, let me go. Mary!
No, you don't. Somebody call the police. Somebody hit him on the head with a buckle. You need a straight jacket. Straight jacket, you!
Yes, let's make it worse. My God, this is taking so many turns.
Clarence! Clarence!
Where did he go?
Get me back! I don't care what happens to me! Get me back to my wife and kids! Help me, Clarence, please! I want to live again! I want to live again. Please, God, let me live again.
I feel like crying, but I don't want to cry.
George, you all right? Hey, what's the matter?
Now get out of here, Bert, or I'll hit you again. Get out of here.
What the Sam Hill you yelling for, George?
Bert, do you know me?
Know you? You kidding? I've been looking all over town trying to find you. Hey, your mouth's bleeding. Are you sure you're all right?
What you... My mouth's bleeding, Bert! Zuzu's pedals. Zuzu... There they are! What do you know about that? Merry Christmas!
Well, Merry Christmas!
Merry!
Oh wow, he's so happy now.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, George! Merry Christmas, George!
Hey! Merry Christmas, Mr. Potter!
Happy New Year to you! In jail! Go on home, they're waiting for you.
Oh my God, how is he going to solve this problem? The problem is not solved.
Mr. Bailey, there's a deficit.
I know, $8,000.
George, I've got a little paper.
I'll bet it's a warrant for my arrest. Isn't it wonderful? I'm going to jail.
A picture and everything?
Merry Christmas, Daddy!
Kids! Pete! Jenny, Tommy! Let me look at you. Oh, I could eat you up.
George! George,
Mary!
darling, Mary!
That poor woman is gonna be so confused.
Oh, George!
Because, you know, last time she saw him, he was completely miserable, and now he's euphoric, so...
Come in, Uncle Billy! Everybody in here!
George!
What's that?
Mary, did George, Mary did it. She told you.
Oh.
They scattered all over town collecting money. Didn't ask any question, just said George in trouble and tell me.
What is this?
You all get up.
I busted the jukebox, stupid. I made the ransom of charge account.
I have no words. And he had really good lines.
Mr. Gower cabled you need cash. Stop. My office instructed to advance you up to $25,000. Stop. Hee-haw and Merry Christmas, Sam Wainwright.
Oh, wow. His problem got solved. And he was gonna kill himself. Oh, his brother.
Harry, how about your banquet in New York?
Oh, I left right in the middle of it. As soon as I got Mary's telegram. Good idea, Ernie. A toast to my big brother, George, the richest man in town.
Oh, not this song. I love that song. Oh, Clarence is getting his wings. Oh my God. We'll drink a cup of kindness yet for all mankind. Yeah. I really loved how his life turned around. Wow, what a lesson, you know? Not just for the character, but for, oh my God, but for the viewer, you know? Because you never know the true impact of your life on others. Wow. But at the same time, you know, I don't want to be dark, but I do want to be realistic. Like I said earlier, in the video, a bunch of things happened to him and he had plans. Like he wanted to travel, he wanted to do what he wanted, which is completely fine, and none of it happened. And every time he tried to do what he wanted, something just came in the way. And you know, he had a life, he was living a life that he didn't choose. So I understand why he was so depressed. Of course, there was the trigger of the money getting lost and the possibility of going to prison and everything, but he wasn't living like I said, he wasn't living the life that he wanted. And then he just wanted to stop living that life, which is understandable. But then an angel came down and made him see how valuable he was to everybody. But what about him? What about what makes him happy? His job doesn't make him happy. So he pays the $8,000 and then what? Life continues to be the same. Unless the realization of being helpful to others is enough for him. But I don't know, that's my my reflection on it. I'm sorry if it's not too cheerful. I don't know. It's like, it's the first thing that I can think of. But I loved the movie, you know. It's a great holiday movie because, you know, it makes you appreciate your family and your friends, and yeah, you walk away from this movie with something, you know. It's not just entertainment. You get something from this movie, and I loved it. I loved it. Well, Merry Christmas to you all, or Happy Holidays for those of you who don't celebrate Christmas. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the darker setup, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. I think I already said that. Please subscribe. Please follow me on, you know, the things, Patreon, whatever. Do the things if you want, you know, always if you want. Donate to the channel as a one-time tip if you want to, you know. I'll see you in the next video, and just know that you are valuable for those who love you, and for people around you, you know? And that's always good to know. Okay, that's it. Bye.